you guys? This is going to be a pick a card reading for the, what is it that they're saying about you? Give me 1 second because this is like, okay. Hope you guys can see me. Sorry about that. My hands are greasy. I'm about to go to the pool soon or go to a pool party with my family, so I look crazy. Anyway, yeah, so if you guys are interested in hearing what others have to say about you, so I'm doing this 2 different ways. Obviously, I'm going to do it for romance and just general base. So I'll be using the Vice Versa Tarot as the general base. Okay, so the general base is what people just say about you, period. Whether that's friends, family, whether that's, strangers, co-workers, whomever. And then I will pull for what do people have to say about you romantically. There's romantic interest. This could be a partner. This could be strangers that may be romantically interested in you. So, yeah. So I'm going to be doing 2 different decks. So if you feel guided, I'm doing 6 card pick. So if you're drawn to card 1, 2, or 3, I pulled doubles. So you guys will have an option, to see what people think about you and also romantically as well. So generally and romantically. I hope that makes sense. So you guys have an option to choose between 6 different piles. So if you guys are drawn to more than one pile, that's cool. That's fine. Maybe you have more than one love interest, or you wonder what more than one person, what they think about you. If this is, a stranger or a coworker or a friend or something. So it's up to you how you want to do it. So I'll give you guys some time. I know this is a live chat, so I want to allow other people to come in. So I'll give you guys some time to choose. If you guys are coming back to the stream, and after it's already recorded and everything, you guys can pause it if you need more time. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm going live tomorrow, July 5th. July 5th tomorrow on my Instagram at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be doing some readings with newbies if you guys would like to join and showcase your gifts and your talents. Maybe promote if you guys have a channel, if you guys have an Instagram page or services that you guys offer. I'll allow you guys to do that. Newbies only. Yeah, hopefully it goes well. I just, you know. Let's see how it goes. My day's okay. I'm just getting it started. I'm gonna go over to family's house and go swimming and stuff and cook and eat. You know. Hey. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick. I apologize for it being so long. So let's go ahead and dive into the reading. So hopefully you guys had a chance to pick a card. I'm doing 2 different decks in one pile. So one pile you have the Vice Versa Tarot, which is generally what are people saying about you. And then the Lover's Path Tarot, which is what romantically what people have to say about you. Okay? So whoever you have specifically on your mind, or if you're just leaving it open to whatever comes out, however you feel guided to do it, okay? All right, so 6 cards. Hopefully you guys had a chance to choose between card 1 or card whatever. So card 1, what are people saying about you generally speaking? They have the 5 of Cups, okay? 5 of Cups, Vice Versa Tarot. So this person or people, they might say that you might be a little bit moody. You could come across as depressed or, sad, overly emotional. You dwell on negative things, possibly. They might say that you just don't let shit go. That might be verbatim. Somebody might actually say that, like they don't just let ish go. Like they're always, stuck on something, or they just won't let it go away. They can also, on the flip side, because this is actually how it showed up, they can actually feel like you're a person who can overcome things that should have hurt you or broken you. They might see you as someone who handles, um, breakups well, or you handle um, things that might bring other people down. You handle it well. You don't allow it to get the best of you. Maybe they would say, oh, she's taking that breakup pretty good, or she's handling herself. She looks fine to me, or he looks fine to me. Like, they're strong, or, they look better. Maybe you have gone through depression, or maybe you have gone through a breakup, and everyone's like, well, they look much better. They seem like they're doing better. They're, much more like you've rise above some emotional loss or lack of something, or depression. So they might see you as someone who's overcome emotional battles, which is good, because this is the way it came out. So I would say that it's more likely this. On a love situation, what do they have to say about you? The Four of Swords. They might say about you, um, I'm hearing this, but I don't feel like they're being disrespectful, but it says like you were a good lay. So they might have enjoyed having sex with you. They might have enjoyed spending time with you, cuddling with you, laying in bed with you, waking up next to you. Um, they might say that you bring peace to them. You bring a peace of mind to them. They might feel at ease when they're around you and you're present. It just, they feel like, also some of them might feel, or what they might say about you is the relationship was all about sex, or it was stagnant, it wasn't going anywhere. There was no mental stimulation. It wasn't enough conversation, intellectual stimulation, if I didn't say that already. Um, it could be that as well. But I feel like for the majority, they would say that they enjoyed spending time with you, as far as like the peace of mind that they got, and the conversation may have been, helpful. Maybe you brought stability to them mentally. They enjoyed laying in bed with you. They enjoyed waking up next to you, that type of thing. Okay, card number 2. If you guys are drawn to card number 2, what does the general have to say about you? The general majority, or just on a general sense, what does this person have to say about you? They have the star card in reverse. Okay, so this is the normal and this is the backside. Um, this person may feel like you're a little bit um, distant. Like they might say like you're someone that they possibly would like to get to know. Like you seem like an interesting person. They'll say this is friends or new people. They might feel like you're just kind of distant and they can't really get to know you. They might see you as someone who thinks they're too good to be around other people, possibly. Might see you as someone who's out of touch with reality. They might also say that you're someone who's very much hopeful and optimistic about your dreams. You might put a lot of energy towards your dreams to where you neglect everybody else. So if this is friends, they might say that, oh, I guess, she's busy because she's really focused on her career, her music, her schooling, him, her, whatever. They're very focused on their job, their career, their dreams. So they're not really focused on me, or they're not focused um, on whomever, your friends and family. They might feel like you're distancing yourself. They might say that you actually are distancing yourself, or some might say that you think you're too good now, or you just think you're too good, period. Some people feel like, they would say that I would really want to get to know that person, he or she, because they're very interesting. Maybe they're very pretty, very attractive, very handsome. There's something about them that's very different, that stands out. On a romantic level, what are people saying about you? The Three of Swords. They might say that you seem very scarred, or you seem like you break easily emotionally when it comes to love. Like maybe you've gotten your heart broken. Maybe they know this, or maybe they just say, he or she looks like they've been through some things emotionally. They might even say that you have your guard up. Like you seem to have your guard up, that you're not open to them, or you're not open to love. Um, you're very protectant of yourself. They might say that you say things that are painful or that are hurtful, possibly. You might say something that's hurtful to someone, or they might say that they've hurt you before, you know. But that's what I'm picking up with that. I'm not getting too much about the Three of Swords. Okay, so the three, card three. If you guys are drawn to card three, what are people saying about you? They have the World card in the reverse. This is the normal. Um, so the World card may be that you do come across as closed off. They might say that you're someone who doesn't allow people into your space, into your world. Um, you could be more open. They know that you're someone who has a lot to share with others, or they see you as someone who has the potential to have a lot of circle of friends. Maybe you do, but you prefer being solo. You prefer being in your own space. They might even say something like, um, I wish that I could be a part of their inner circle or a part of their world, but they're clicked up, or they're the type of person that doesn't allow too many people in their space. They can also say that as well. They might say you're someone who's very smart, someone well traveled, well cultured, but at the same time you wouldn't really know that because you keep a lot of things secret. This could be speculation, but you're the type of person that keeps things very tight knit. Maybe you only have a few friends. Maybe you only have two or three friends that you really call your true friends. Maybe a lot of people know you, but they really don't know you. Maybe this is what people say about you. Romantically, what are they saying about you? They have the Ace of Swords. So this person talks about you a lot, I feel. So they have a lot to say about you. The Ace of Swords is very vague because it has to have surrounding cards. If I was to say, based upon the World card, they might say things about you that, like the World card, you're very open, you're very cultured, you're very open-minded, you're very outgoing, or you're very confident, or you're popular, or you're well loved, or you're well traveled. Um, they might see you as someone who has a lot to offer the world but chooses not to share some of those things. So they might say things about you that actually may be good things, I feel, for the mass majority. Like this person may say, they might know this about you, or intuitively they know there's more to you than what you put out. That's what they're saying about you romantically. Okay, so if you guys are drawn to card four. Card four, you guys have the Six of Pentacles. So what they're saying about you, these people on a generally speaking, these people might say that you are a giver, that you just will give the shirt off your back. You're not a stingy type of person at all, by any means. If they ask you for something, help, advice, money, a place to stay, a piece of food or something, you give it to them. You don't mind giving. If you have it to give, you would give it. Even if you didn't have it, you probably would still give it. But they see you as someone who's very generous. They see you as someone who wants to help others. They might see you as, or they might even say that this person, if I needed anything, I can go to him or her. If, I needed some food, if I didn't have money to buy something, or, he or she gave me a couple of dollars to help me, or this person really wants to help others. So they're looking at like a city, it looks like a big city or something. So they might say that you're someone who would give, if you were a millionaire, they might say he or she would probably give money to our neighborhoods. Okay. So card number 4, as far as romantically, what this person or what people say about you is the Six of Wands. So they have a lot of good things to say about you. They might say that, oh, this person, he or she has a lot of admirers. They're very attractive. Um, they probably have a whole bunch of women knocking at their door, a whole bunch of men knocking at their door. This person's very popular. This um, person glowed up. So say, for instance, like maybe you were like not so cute back in the day, or maybe people weren't checking for you back in the day. Now if they saw you, they'd be like, oh, he or she glowed up. Like, look at them. So they might say that you're very attractive, and they might say that you have a lot of options in love. Some on a downside might say you're a player type, or go around saying that you're a player type, or You sleep around, he or she gets around. Um, if that's true or if that's not true, I mean, that might be what people say anyway, if it's just rumors or if it's true. Um, but on the other side of it, they would say you glowed up, like you grew into your looks, you know, or they see you as someone who has a lot of options in love. You're very attractive, you're popular, people flock to you, you're charismatic. People might even be drawn to your confidence, the way you dress, things like that. Like you don't really have to try very hard. You just naturally stand out. What they might say about you. Um. Okay. So card number two, ooh, or not card number two. What am I talking about? Card number five. Card number five, generally speaking, what are they saying about you? You have the Two of Cups. So generally speaking, these people think that you guys, they would say that you're someone that is really relatable, that you're very empathetic, that you understand people on a deep level, that you connect with people as if you know them forever. You connect with people on a very deep spiritual level, that you relate very well. If I didn't say that already, they feel like you're someone who um, is naturally a giver emotionally. You're someone who just gets people on a emotional depth. They might say that you're someone that they can see aspects of themselves in. You know, you're someone who um, can relate to all different types of people and groups of people. You tend, even though this is not this isn't meant to be the romantic pool. This is a general pool for this one because I haven't pulled the romantic card yet. But generally, I mean, sometimes you might get people that feel so connected to you that they can feel or start to think that they're in love with you. You know, if these are just friends, you could be like, I didn't know he or she felt that about me. Um, you know, but it's because you're so relatable and you're understanding, you know just what to say and how to help people. They start to think they're in love with you, and that is I would say that's a gift and a curse of mine. Sometimes it happens with people. I'm like, why? Why did, like, where are you getting this from? That happens all the time. Men and women. I don't know what it is. I'm not, I don't go the other way. But for some reason, that happens all the time. Men and women, I don't know what it is. But I guess that makes sense. That resonates for me. But maybe that resonates for other people too. Romantically, what are they saying about you? Two of Pentacles. They might feel like they might say that you're someone who has options, and they might say that you wouldn't pick them, or they might say that you can be superficial with your options, or you could be very um serious about who you choose. You know, you weigh the pros and the cons of what a person really has to offer, whether that's superficially or whether that's true depth and realness. Like, what does this person have to offer me? They might say that you're the type of person that really has to make decisions about love. You don't just hop into things. They might say you're someone who's fickle or just unstable when it comes to love. Some of them, they just feel like you're not, you see how he's holding on to the coin that has the heart that's fulfilled rather than the one that's empty. So this person may actually say that, um, they might actually say that you rather choose what fulfills you emotionally and spiritually rather than what doesn't, just because it looks good. So they might say that you're not superficial at all when it comes to choosing in a love partnership. They feel like you're someone that takes love very seriously. Okay? So that's what they have to say about you. All right, card number 6, and this is the final card. What are people saying about you generally speaking? The Four of Wands. These people feel like you're like family. They would say, "Oh, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's like my, that's like my mom, or that's like my dad or my aunt or my uncle." Even if you guys are not related, if this is family, they really feel like they really love you. I feel like they adore you. They feel like you're a fun person. They feel like you're funny. They feel like you're um someone that they enjoy spending time with in family gatherings. Maybe they say you put on the best parties, whether this is friends, family, coworkers, whoever, that you throw the best parties or you throw the best gatherings, or you put together things very nicely. Your home is very welcoming. They have fun when they're at your house, or when they're out and about with you. Um, I feel like you make people feel welcome. They might say that you're very welcoming, very warm hearted, very fun. You make the fun out of everything, or you know how to turn things into a party or just enjoyment, bring people together. Okay. Love wise, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So, what are people saying about you romantically speaking? With the Seven of Pentacles, I would say that these people might see you as someone who is patient when it comes to love. You might be someone who's focusing on your career and your children, not so much love, but they feel like you're only doing that because you don't have a problem with waiting for the right person. You don't have a problem with, working on yourself and building or focusing on other things until the right person comes along. They might see you as someone who's very patient, period, when it comes to love, whether you're with them or you're not with them, you're very patient. Um, you're someone who's very nurturing, very loving, very motherly or fatherly. Um, they don't see you as someone who's childish or frivolous with love at all. They see you as someone who's actually worth the wait, or knows that love or the right person is worth the wait. So that's how they see you in love. So that is your reading, you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this pick a card. If you guys would like to request more, in my community section of my YouTube channel, I actually asked what type of pick a cards you guys would like to see. You guys can comment in that post specifically and let me know. I still have a whole bunch. I've already taken down a lot, so I have a list of them that I'm going to get through, possibly, this week or next week. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Much love to you. If you guys are interested in personal readings, check the description box below. Peace.